Good morning, y'all. So I had a revelation that I wanted to share with y'all, and it's kind of a word, but I don't. Whatever. Here we go. So normally I press snooze every time I wake up. Like I'm always pressing snooze because I like to rest. Like my bed is comfortable. I like to stay in it. But this morning when I was getting in the shower, God dropped in my spirit like no more snooze. Like today your last day pressing snooze. And I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking about it and I'm like, okay, well I do kind of press snooze a lot. And I've been telling myself like I need to get up and get active. So I just kept feeling that in my spirit, like today's your last day pressing snooze, last day pressing snooze, last day pressing snooze. And so I started thinking, and I'm like, okay, guys, so what are you really trying to say? Like, where are we getting at here? Where are we going? And God said that there's a lot of people, and not just me, but there are a lot of people that God has placed something in your heart, a vision, a business, a dream. God has given you something, a gift, and you've been pressing snooze on it. You've been pressing snooze on your purpose. You've been pressing snooze on your vision. You've been pressing snooze on that business. You've been pressing snooze on that idea. You've been pressing snooze on applying for that job. Maybe you feel like you're not qualified, feel like you're not good enough. Maybe you feel like they're not going to select you for whatever rich reason. Whatever it is, you've been pressing snooze on it. But God told me to tell you today that today is your last day pressing snooze. And what he gave me was Joshua, and understanding Joshua and taking a dive into Joshua and who Joshua is. And I've heard of him, but really understanding his story. I was reading Joshua, what is it? Joshua 1 verses 1 through 4. And in that verse, this is when God came to Joshua and he told him to go to the land because Moses had died and it was time for Joshua to go. It was his turn. And so, whoever this is for, God told me to tell you that this is your Joshua moment. And Joshua 1, verse 2, right after this is right after God tells Joshua to go to the land. He says, therefore arise. And that particular part stuck out to me because this is somebody's time to arise. This is your Joshua moment. This is for the people who are having a Joshua moment. Thank you, God. Oh my goodness. God gave you something. He gave you a vision. He gave you a gift. He gave you something. And this is your last day pressing snooze on it. It's time for you to go forth and go boldly. Because if God gives you something, if he places it on your heart, that I'll never put more on you than you can bear, that really refers to any and all things. So if he gave it to you, he's going to provide you with what you need to accomplish it. He'll never give you the vision without the provision. So I hope that whoever this is for, you get it and it works. It hits you where it needs to.